Hi everyone! So if you want to learn how to do this Tim Burton-esque inspired makeup look, just keep watching the video. First off, to get my white face, I'm going to use a concealer from Icing and a beauty blender, and I'm just going to get that all over my face. I didn't have a light foundation, so this is what I used. Sometimes you gotta use what you gotta use, you know? There you go. I don't like being white. Ugh. Dance, dance, dance. Taking that same concealer again and just getting those stubborn little spots that, just don't want to go away. We all got them. Sometimes they're friends. Sometimes we made names for them. Whatever. Now I'm taking my Clinique Invisible powder in 02 or 20, one of the two. It's supposed to be the most transparent powder that they have, and I put it on and it gave me some color, so I was kind of like, meh. I just need to get a setting powder that doesn't have any color in it. Was not a happy camper. There goes my not happy camper face, right there. Now I'm looking for my Urban Decay my Urban Decay eye primer. And I'm just going to take that and smear it all over my eyebrows. Now I'm using my e.l.f. palette. I'm using a white color. I try to use the least pearly white one I have, just try to get as much of a white color I could. So I'm just literally putting it all over my eyeball area, underneath my eyebrow, all over the lid, in the inner corner, and underneath my eyeball. I'm doing this because I found out that my e.l.f. eyeshadows aren't as pigmented as I would like, so doing this I was hopefully going to get some better color than before. Now I'm going to use this purpley color, and I'm going to use the same brush, whatever, and I'm just going to put it on my eyeball, not quite in the middle inner corner, but right next to it, on my lid area. There you go. I was really trying to show you guys how I'm doing everything in this video. So now I'm using a pinky color, more of like a pinky magenta color, and I'm going to use that on my inner corner right there with the purple. I decided to use colors opposed to just using black and gray all over the place, just because I felt like it would give me a little bit more dimension, a little bit different layers, something. I was kind of winging it, honestly. So there's the magenta fading into the purple. Now I'm going to use gray, black, and then another charcoal gray color. I'm just going to kind of mix them all together, and yeah. I didn't want to just use black because I don't like the way just plain black looks on your eyelid unless you're doing like a liner or like a different type of smoky eye. As I'm playing with my brush, I notice I need to clean them. Very bad at that. So I'm just going to take it and start it on my outer corner and just work my way in and up and around and pretty much everywhere. I did it underneath my eyelid too, and I worked it out from beyond my eyebrow as well. I kind of just wanted to blend it everywhere and make sure that there's no harsh lines and just blend, blend, blend. Like Jaclyn Hill says, blend till your arms hurt and your eyeballs. So at this point, it kind of just looks like I got punched in the eyeball. Now I'm just going to do the same thing on the other eye. Just do that outer corner, do the whole V type thing, and then just start going all over the place. And you can use a darker color if you'd like to. You could do all black. You could do pretty much, you can have a lot of fun with this eyeshadow look. But I just wanted to do more of a sunken eye look. Something a little darker, but not black. It's pretty close though. So there's that. At this point, I liked it, but I was like, meh. See, meh. So after checking out my A-bills, I decided to throw a little bit of purple on. That same color purple I was already using, and I'm just going to, well, the purple and the pink. I'm reapplying the pink first, and then I'm going to take the purple and just kind of throw it on top of the black to give it a little dimension like I was saying earlier. Now that purple again, like I was saying, and I'm just going to kind of apply it everywhere, just to give a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of purpliness. I didn't use the Stila eyeliner. I ended up using a different one because I forget. I always forget that this one hurts like crazy when you put it on your waterline, especially if you have contacts on. See? It's my painful face. So now, instead, I'm searching for my Lancome one that likes to hide from me. Still searching. And I found my little precious baby on the ground. Where? It's just a Lancome kohl pencil liner type thing. It's in white. It's really, really big, like long. So I like that how big it is because it's going to last you quite some time. And like I was saying, I'm just putting it on my bottom like waterline. And I do this because I was trying to make my eyes look a little bit bigger because Tim Burton's characters normally have pretty big eyes. And also, as I'm going, I'm taking the eyeliner and just drawing on my wrist to kind of try to take any of that black part off that might be left on. I always get like eye boogers or whatever in my eyeball, and they'll always be different colors due to my eyeshadow or eyeliner. Gotta love it. So now I'm just contouring. I took my Too Faced bronzer and like the chocolate Soleil color. I did my cheekbones, my nose, under my lip, under my jaw, but it all got cut, and my temples and up on my forehead. I definitely did a bit of a deeper contour than normal because his characters are normally quite sunken in. Honestly, I wish I had more of a taupe color bronzer for this look because I felt like my chocolate Soleil was a little bit too brown for me. Kind of looked a little orangey on my face. And now I'm using a black eyeshadow to kind of like chisel it out a little bit more. The idea sounded really good in my head until I did this side, and I'm sure you'll see it in a second. Yep. Not so good. Just like a black bunch of blob on my cheek. So I had to blend it out again. Hey, mistakes happen. I'm going to sing it to you. What song am I singing? I don't know. Now I'm using my eyeshadow powder from Ulta, and I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows. I did fill them in a lot darker than I normally do, and I did try to do like a bigger, like a thicker lash eyebrow, and I brushed my eyebrows up so that way I kind of made more of an intriguing look, I guess you would say. I just started doing eyebrows, and so this whole darkness right here scared the poop out of me. But I was still working with it. It took me forever to get into doing eyebrows because I already have pretty thick eyebrows as it is, and that's not something I like to do. I pay money to get them taken away, not put some back on my eyeballs. Eyeballs? Forehead? Face? I don't know. So now I'm just brushing these bad boys up again. So I'm brushing them upwards instead of outwards, like up towards my forehead. Just try to just give it something. Now I'm using my Anastasia clear brow gel and doing the same motions, just upwards, and just trying to get them bigger and just more intriguing looking. What song am I listening to? Now I'm using Clinique Cheek Pop blush in I think it's in Plum Pop. And I just thought the plummy color would, one, go really good with the pink I used on my eyes, and two, I just didn't think a ginger or a peachy color would look good with this idea. I don't know. Fun fact, I always put my blush on my nose, forehead, and chin, just down my teeth, just because I feel like it gives you a little bit more life. Now I'm using my highlighter in Tiki from Hard Candy, and I'm just doing it up my nose, cheekbones, just kind of throwing it all over the place. I always use this to blend out my blush too, because then it just looks a lot better. Now what to do with my lips? I don't know. Maybe I do. I'm going to use Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics lip liner in Anime. I absolutely love Obsessive Compulsive's whole line. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that already. So now I'm just going to line my lips. At first I was going to do a small lip look, like make my lips look smaller than normal, but I just don't like that look on me, so I decided to do a bigger lip. Either way, it is totally up to you guys. So I'm filling in the whole outer part of the lip, and then I'm going to do that on the top as well. So I'm just leaving the center, little baby center part of my lip without color on it. I tried to make my Cupid's bow really defined because his characters do have pretty defined lips in most of the movies, so I just try to play up those different things. Fun thing about this look is that you can play it up in different ways, add some cuts or scars, and you can be a dead character. You can add it to a fairy costume and be a dark fairy. You could add it to pretty much almost every costume and just play up the, like maybe a different lip color or different eyeshadow colors in the middle, make it darker, make it a little bit not as dark, and you can just kind of throw it on for whatever you want to for Halloween. So now I'm taking a Milani lip color. It's pretty purple, and I'm just putting it on the center of my lips. Honestly, I didn't like the color, like the two colors together that much. I like it maybe for an everyday lip look, but not for something like this. So I decided to grab one of my obsessive compulsive lip tars. It's a matte one, and I believe it's in Digitalis, but I cannot remember. And you can't read it. So I'm just taking that and putting it on the center of my lips and kind of just blending it all outward. This video was so much longer. I did cut this video down a lot for you guys, so sorry. And it's my first voiceover video, so work with me here, people. So now I'm just going to take, see, I think it looks better. I don't know what I'm doing. So now I'm just taking that same Milani lip color, lipstick. Oh wait, just kidding. I'm using my translucent powder again, and I'm just going to dust it all over my lips to kind of set it, because I felt like I had too much product, and then of course it just goes everywhere whenever I do this. Now I'm taking the Milani purple color. I'm just going to do it on the outer corners of my lip and kind of go underneath on my bottom lip. And then I'm going to just do a little bit on the outer corners on my top lip to kind of create more of that ombre lip look. So there's the finished look. I really hope you all love it. Thanks so much for watching.